be sure to follow my Twitch over at twitch.tv/Daltnix. Thank you. Hello everybody, in today's video we're going to be taking a look at, in my opinion, one of the strongest hunter builds that nobody's using. And starting off with our gauntlets, we're going to be the Athrys Embrace. Now what this exotic does, if you don't know what it does, is it essentially just enhances your throwing knives to an insane amount. It will increase the weighted throwing knives bounce by 1. So if you didn't know, weighted throwing knives can actually bounce off walls. You hit it off the wall, it'll bounce. Cool, that's great. But the thing that makes this so good is that second bounce has some crazy aim assist. It's actually insane. So how you kind of want to use this gauntlets is you'll throw typically at the floor and then have it first bounce hit into the wall, and then that second like wall bounce will have insane aim assist. The thing that makes this even crazier is hitting precision final blows will grant the weighted throwing knife increased damage enough to one shot to the body, and this is only 3 precision shots. It doesn't matter what you're using, auto rifle, pulse rifle, doesn't matter. 3 shots will make it so you get your bonus, then you throw it at the ground, so then you hit it in the ground, hit the wall, it will bounce, typically it will hit somebody. It's super accurate and super insane, and it's just such a strong exotic on certain maps. Now, I will say on some bigger maps, it's not the greatest, but on smaller maps where there's a bunch of tight quarters, it goes buck wild. I'm going to be pairing the Oversoul Edict with it. This is a pulse rifle that you get from Crota's End, and it comes with Swashbuckler and Keep Away. Swashbuckler is the big one here because whenever we get a throwing knife kill, our pulse rifle will be juiced to the max. Then we also have Cursed Thrall, so after defeating a target with your melee abilities, final blows with this weapon will cause them to explode for a short duration. So not only we get a throwing knife kill, we'll have our Swashbuckler proc to increase our damage, we'll also have essentially like a super juiced Firefly as well, which is great for, cleanups. Another weapon I think that is really strong with this is the Abyss Defiant. Not only is it solar and it can pair well with Heal Clip and could, pair well with Ember of Benevolence on the subclass to make it so you can get your abilities faster. It also comes with Swashbuckler and then obviously the Cursed Thrall perk. So I think you can use either one. I just wanted to use the Pulse Rifle today, but I do think Abyss Defiant is also pretty good with this build. Now, in terms of the rest of the build, we're going to be using Knock 'em Down and On Your Mark to help out with our guns handlings with On Your Mark, as well as make our super that much more efficient. In terms of super, you can use whatever you want. I'm just using the 6-shooter, but all 3 of them are really good. 6-shooter is great for trying to get some multi-kills. The Marksman Golden Gun is a pretty much guaranteed 3 kills most of the time. And then Blade Barrage, great because it's cooldown and it is a good panic super if need be. In terms of our fragments, we're just going to be running Ember of Solace, Ember of Beams, Ember of Combustion, Ember of Mercy, and then Ember of Torches. Torches is the most mandatory one because not only will it make it so you're radiant, so you get a little extra damage bonus with your Swashbuckler, but also it makes it so you can refund your throwing knife whenever you get a kill. If you read here, whenever you're radiant, final blows with a equipped throwing knife will refund the energy. So the throwing knife will hit, proc the radiant, then get the kill. So then it gives you your throwing knife back. So you can kind of keep chaining them and don't really need to worry about your cooldowns if you can consistently keep killing people with them. In terms of armor mods, this is what I was running in the gameplay. I probably should have put a kinetic holster on instead of the Absolution here. I just kind of forgot to put it on. But overall, I think these gauntlets are stupidly strong and heavily slept on and should just be used more because they're just so funny and get you such ridiculous kills. And then lastly, if you do enjoy the video, please remember to leave a like and subscribe as it does help out with the channel a lot. Thank you all so much and you have a good rest of your day. All right, Eventide Labs can either be really good for this or really bad. We'll see. We'll see how it fares. So let's just throw that over there. We might be able to get one. We do indeed. Now we get Swashbuckler. And then we get the explosion. We got another guy coming up behind us, so got to be a little wary of that. Let's just dodge out of here. Oh, there's another guy on top of us. Got him with the headshot. The knife, unfortunately, does miss, but let's just rotate out of here. Our entire team is outside, so no real reason to stick around in here. So we are going to make our way in this direction. Keep watching these angles. See if we can help out the team. Nice. Now we're going to wait for our dodge to come back up, and then we're going to try to make a bit of a play to get our throwing knife back. Nice, good job, team. All right, so let's head up to this doorway over here because we can just dodge to get our knife back. Get the headshot again. They're over on A here. Let's see if we can hit a headshot or 2. Well, we did hit 2 headshots, but unfortunately we need to hit 3. There we go. Let's just throw that over there. We end up getting one. That is such a free kill pretty much every time if people are in that hallway. We'll just throw that in there, see if maybe we can get one. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we do. It is what it is. We'll have to either wait to get another knife now or dodge next to somebody. So I'm going to kind of just try to bait him in here just so I can get my knife. Because I really want to dodge close to them, but obviously that requires me getting a little bit closer than I would like. Should be able to just go here. There we go. Now just keep backing up. We got one going for a flank on us here. It's looking like. Or actually, no, they're just chilling here. Destroy that. It's fine. I just wanted to get my headshots for my weighted knife. See if we can help out the teammate. Beautiful. We're not going to push that. Again, we do have a pulse, so we got to be a little careful with the angles we challenge. There's a guy just sitting down there. See if we can help out over here a little bit. Put a few shots into him. Teammate should be able to clean him up. He does indeed. A lot of times you don't really need to overcommit to a fight because your teammate's going to be able to get it. You know that. There's no reason to overcommit to a lot of things. Once again, I'm kind of just trying to play around to get my knife. Got to be careful here because thankfully the teammate is watching this angle, but we still got to be a little careful on that. Keeping him weak. We're just going to rotate out of here now because our entire team is kind of playing inside, so there's no reason for us to, you know, not be with them. At the end of the day, it is a team-based game as much as you want to make, you know, some solo crazy hero plays. That doesn't typically happen if you're playing opponents that are, you know, somewhat decent, obviously. Now we have our super, so let's see if we can go for a play with it. Got the 1, 2. Fortunately, it looks like no one else is going to challenge here, but it's fine. We defended B, which was the main reason for that super pop. Got to keep watching here in case they want to push in. It's a smoke. It's a smoke. We're safe, chat. Ooh, had to dodge out. Unfortunately, I didn't have my knife, and I thought I did, so I was just kind of awkwardly standing there waiting for it. Teammate does pop a super, so we will grab these orbs just in case. Beautiful. I don't know if one's over there, but maybe. Oh, we hit the headshot on him. No, get me out. Oh, just keep moving. Keep jumping around. Just kind of keep hip-firing shots and jumping around. Beautiful. Another one behind us. Smoke there. Ooh, we are smoked. Keep on moving. We're about halfway to another super. We might be able to get one depending on how this game goes. Let's go grab this teammate's orb. He actually didn't drop any. Oh, no. Very weak on that fella, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do anything about it. Right. They're over on C now, so we're just going to keep rotating towards our team. They also got a diamond lance there, so we got to be very careful of that. There it is. Keep watching up here. Over here now. Unfortunately, this... Ooh, we are out. No reason for us to stay and challenge that. That is a well of radiance. He wins that. Ooh, I'm getting stuck on some textures there, which sucks, but see if we can help out the team. Teammate goes down. Looks like my team actually managed to handle that well of radiance somehow, so we take it. Oh, I guess he supered. Okay. I figured out the mystery. We got him there. Unfortunate. I don't really know what happened. Our team just kind of lost all sense of map control and just couldn't get it back for whatever reason. What started as a very good start of the game just fell apart for whatever reason. I guess we'll take a look at the scoreboard and yeah, we'll see. Ah. Okay. Well, we played well. Little bit of a rough team balancing there, but overall not too bad. Gotta watch out up here. Nice, beautiful. We get him with the one-shot body. We're just going to keep moving back here so we don't get fusion rifled. Got him. Got him. Nice. Good job, teammates. Let's keep it going. Another super. Oh, he hits the headshot on him. Got that one too. There's 2 more over here, so probably not smart to challenge. So we're just going to keep rotating. Crouch here for a moment. Destroy that. Keep moving up with our teammate now. Good job. We got another one in front of us. Teammate's staying alive. Got to watch out for the storm, so we'll keep moving. Alright, looks like they're all challenging this way now. We got another super coming in. Another Spectral Blades. Keep watching from this angle, see if we can help out the team. Nope, looks like he's good. They got heavy. Very weak on that fella, but... yeah. We actually got one with our throwing knife there, which was crazy. Got him. Let's keep moving. Let's see if we can get out of here. We got him with it as well. Got him. We're about to have another Goldie to hopefully close out the game. Do a little bit of damage. We'll wait here. Oh, I got smoked. That sucks. Dang. Alright, we prematurely popped that Goldie. Is what it is. Nice. Should be able to get this guy, and there we go. Woo! Oh, we hit the headshot there. I didn't even see him. But overall, not too bad of a game. A little bit slower, but is what it is, especially in today's day and age. We still dropped a 30 with a 3.75. Now, if they're going to be playing outside, it's going to make our job a little bit rough with our throwing knives, but we'll see what we can do to make it work. Let's just throw one over there, see if we can get a guy. Appears like we do not. Let's see if he challenges. Oh, teammate got him. Staying alive here. Just going to jump up here to keep our life. We got a guy who's pushing in over this way. He's got a sidearm. And some other weapon. Teammate should get him, though. Beautiful. It's always good to keep aware of what your enemies are using. I heard the sidearm, so I knew I had to step back. And then he pulled out a second weapon, because sidearms, it's typically... like, it's very typical to run double primary. I wasn't sure exactly what he was running, but... there's going to be a guy who's pushing up here. Teammate's also getting pushed. Another one over there. Put a couple shots into that guy. Hopefully teammates can get him. Dang, we're just getting them all weak, but unfortunately nobody's cleaning them up. We got another guy over here, so we're going to push up with our teammate. Got him. Got this guy over here. Got this one over there. Teammate's going to get pushed again, so I'm going to keep trying to hold it down for him. Fortunately, he does go down. We do get out his trade, though, so it's fine. Get him as well. This pulse rifle absolutely slaps, man. I don't know. Rapid fire frames, I feel like, are so good. They're not as easy to use, just due to the little lack of range to your 450s, but they are still really good. They just melt. Alright, we're getting close to getting another throwing knife here. I'm trying to get a little bit close so I can dodge next to a target, but thankfully just hitting headshots will give us... yeah, we did not get our knife. But hitting headshots will give us our increased strength cooldowns as well because of the gauntlets. Cool. Now we got a knife. Got him. Got another one behind us. 2, 3. This guy still has heavy, so we need to keep that in mind. Got him with the one shot. There it is. There's the we ran. Oh my goodness, all the supers. Alright, well this hasn't been a very crazy game, honestly, showing off the throwing knives. I think we've gone 1 knife kill. But it's been very good to show off the pulse rifle and how good it is. So, I don't think this will be like the main, like, first YouTube video. Our first gameplay used, but... Oh, let's sneak away. But overall, it's still really good. We're just going to keep backing up here. Last word. Not much we can do there. Keep on moving. Do get a diamond lance. Thank you, teammate. We can just body shot him. He's got a last word, so I'm just going to not push up on him, even though he is weak. Correct here for a moment. See if we can help out the team. We can. We'll have another one down here. It's just been kind of hard to get close to them to be able to use our dodge to get our knife back. We got another guy behind us. Thank you, teammate, for the healing rift. Alright. We do have our throwing knife. We got the weighted perk going. There's a last word over there, so I'm a little scared to push that. We hit another headshot. Alright. GG's. We do get the we ran. Not too many knife kills this game. This map is a little rough, if I'm going to be honest, to get it on. Because if they sit outside, it makes it very difficult to really get any angles for it. Which, for the most part, the enemy team was just chilling outside. But overall, not a bad game to show off the pulse by any means.